I'm Deja Tiller.
And I'm Rodney Sears.
And this is RMS Weekly Wrap-Up.
While hype meets hope on the swag out tip. Get you some.
"2014 started off pretty chilly. After historic low temperatures last week, the temperatures dropped to 5 degrees but felt more like minus 10 degrees due to the wind chill factor. Then all of a sudden it felt like spring when the temperatures hitting 60 degrees over the weekend."
Yeah, Deja, we've been having some crazy weather. Thanks to the record-setting snowfall, we had 2 extra days off from school following a 4-day weekend. It's reported that we saw between 4 to 8 inches in the Washington area. And due to the cold temperatures, it seems the snow won't be going anywhere anytime soon. In other news, here at Forest Heights Elementary, the 3rd through 6th grade Wise Owls have completed their mandatory unit testing in math and reading. The 5th graders also completed fast science testing.
Speaking of the 5th grade, we here at RMS Weekly would like to give the 5th grade Wise Owls working with primary students each morning a special shout out. It's great to see them helping the students that look up to them.
Awesome job, Wise Owls. In sports news, the Washington Redskins got a new coach, Jay Gruden.
I hope he does better than the last coach.
Who are you telling? Hopefully 2014 is a better year for local sports.
But we still have our Forest Heights Elementary School basketball team.
Didn't they have a game the other day?
They sure did. Here to talk about Forest Heights sports is our own Xavier Ward with special guest Dr. Brookover, the basketball coach and principal of Forest Heights Elementary.
Hi, I'm Xavier Ward here with Dr. Brookover to talk about sports at Forest Heights Elementary School. Dr. Brookover, how's our basketball team doing?
Our basketball team is doing well. They're working hard and getting better each week. That's the key thing, to work hard and get better each week. The girls team is working really hard and has really improved. And the boys team is coming along as well. Well, I think on ability level, we are probably in the middle of the pack. There are 13 teams in the league. Unfortunately, we don't always play up to our ability. But I think we have the talent to be one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the league. And by the end of the season, when the playoffs start, we hope to be there.
Tell our audience what the future holds for sports here at Forest Heights Elementary School.
We're fortunate to be one of the few teams in the county, or a few schools in the county, that are able to participate in the basketball league. Right now, that's pretty much it as far as limited to sports. I know some folks that asked me about possibly doing soccer. Another thing we may be able to do in the future is intramurals, so playing within our school. But what I need to do is get some parents involved and help out with those things to make those things happen.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Brookover. I'm Xavier Ward here with your sports. Back to you, Deja Rock.
Thanks, Xavier. We're looking forward to all the exciting sporting events coming up here at Forest Heights. Up next, we have correspondent Aaliyah Schools with her weekly segment called What Kids Think.
I'm Aaliyah Schools here with my weekly segment, What Kids Think. Today, we are going to talk about cafeteria food. I'm Aaliyah Schools here with Ariana. Hi, Ariana. Hi. How are you today? Good. I want to talk to you about cafeteria food. What do you think about the food?
Sometimes it's nasty and sometimes it's not.
What do you think the lunch ladies put in the food?
I don't know.
What do you think about the food?
Most of it is nasty. Half of it is not good.
Do you like the food or do you not like the food? What do you think is in the mystery meat?
I think they put in chemicals that's how kids be throwing up, and some probably go home, go to the doctors, get their appointments.
Hi Hi, Aaliyah School's here with Miss Tressa, the cafeteria lady, and we're going to talk about cafeteria food. Do you feel confident in cooking food?
I do.
Why did you choose this job?
I chose this job because I've been a stay-at-home mother with my 3 children for about 5 or 6 years. And I figured, why not do the same thing that I do at home? Cook and take care of the food for children.
Well, Miss Tressa, there's one more question that kids all around the country want to know. What is in the mystery meat?
Well, I'm not quite sure myself. We always get in beef and pork and chicken, all those things. But the only thing I could think of that would be close to mystery meat would be what you're getting today, which is the taco beef. It doesn't look too much like beef, but it is. So, I'm not really sure which is the mystery meat.
Well, thank you, Miss Tressa, for having the time.
You're welcome.
Now back to the RMS studio.
Thank you, Aaliyah. It was really great to know what kids think about the cafeteria food that they serve in the cafeteria. Rodney, what are you doing?
I'm posting my status on Instagram.
You do know that we are live, right?
This will take a second.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'll be responding to one of my haters on Instagram.
Be careful what you post, Deja. You know that once you post something on the internet, it will be there forever and could come back to haunt you later in life. How would you like it if the things you post now get you fired from your future high-paying news reporter job?
We can't have that because I'm going straight to the top.
No, we can't. So watch what you post because you ain't going to be borrowing none of my money.
Been to the movies lately?
Nope.
Can't decide what to see? Well, here to help with a few choices is Bryce Anderson with the Hype Review.
Hi, my name is Bryce Anderson, here with your entertainment report. In November, the Hype students saw 12 Years a Slave. The movie is about the true story of a free black man that was kidnapped and sold into slavery.
Northrup is an expert player on the violin.
I was born a free man, lived with my family in New York.
Be good for your mother.
Until the day I was deceived.
To Solomon.
Kidnapped, sold into slavery.
Well, boy, how you feel now?
My name is Solomon Northup. I'm a free man, and you have no right whatsoever to detain me.
You're no free man. You're nothing but a Georgia runaway.
Went down to the river Jordan.
And that servant that don't obey his Lord shall be beaten with many stripes. That's scripture.
Even though it was hard to watch, it was very good. Until we meet again, I see you at the movies.
Thank you, Bryce. Up next is Layla Edwards with what's hot and hype in the world of celebrity fashion.
Hello, I'm Layla Edwards coming to you live from my Fashion House segment. I have the first dress and it's #1. It's called Black Sparkle. Don't you think it's bomb? Me too. My second dress is Purple Royal Pop. It's very cute, but one question. Did they use a fan to let it flow like that? It's fashion Q&A time. Today we'll be talking with Tamaya Bell. Good morning, Tamaya.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna have some questions. Okay. On a scale to 1 to 10, how much do you like fashion?
10.
Where do you like to shop?
Marshalls? Me too.
What trends are you most drawn to this winter?
Jeans?
Me too. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now it's celebrity rate time. The celebrity is Nicki Minaj. Her rate, 80 out of 100. She can step it up because she don't look that good. But she still look cute, but not like me. Back to Rodney and Deja.
Nice job, Layla. As you know, we can't talk about celebrity fashion without dishing on the celebs wearing the clothes. Here's Micaiah Cleveland with the Hype on the Street.
Hi, welcome to Hype on the Street. I'm Micaiah Cleveland here to tell you the latest celebrity gossip. So, Sierra and her fiancé Future will be welcoming a bundle of joy this year. 2014 is shaping up to be a big year for them both. Also, I have that Reginae Carter, formerly the rapper in the G Girls, has just been signed to her father's, Lil Wayne's, label Young Money Entertainment. Also, that I have Bobby Christina, known as Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown's daughter, officially married Nick Gordon in a secret wedding. That's all the hype for now. Back to you, Rodney and Deja.
Here at RMS Weekly, we would like to take the time to show respect and honor to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday we celebrated on January 20th. Without the efforts and sacrifice of Dr. King and so many others during the Civil Rights Movement, we may not have had the privilege of reporting the news today. Thank you, Dr. King.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Well, that's all for this week. Thanks for tuning in.
For those of you who don't know what RMS stands for, it means respect my swag.
May you never lose hope.
And may you always dream big. See you next week.